As artificial intelligence continues to play a big role in society right now, school districts across the country have had to implement some rules and regulations for students. Officials in Georgetown County tell us they plan to establish a committee to put a policy in place to make sure that AI is being used responsibly. But when it comes to technology as a whole, school leaders say that face-to-face instruction is best.
So this year, the instructional team has been tasked with ensuring that we're using computers responsibly. Computers and laptops, those devices are a part of daily lives, but we want to maximize face-to-face instruction. Research does say that nothing beats a teacher's instruction or the influence that teacher has with the student. So we want to make sure we're maximizing all instructional time with our teachers, using that time with our students and lessening the time with devices.
And that was Superintendent Bethany Giles you just heard from. She says the district will continue its no cell phone policy this year. She says that some students have even said the policy helped them be more attentive and engaged in their classes.